Boom. Okay, cool. Muting microphones. Go ahead and get your music set up on your side of the screen. And then the only kind of equipment, let's say, is like a yoga strap or a band. Keep it close by. And then potentially a foam roller, but you don't need a foam roller today. Just kind of an idea. All right, we're gonna start with the first probably 15-20 minutes of dynamic moving, getting the body temperature up and mobilizing hips, shoulders, hamstrings, quads, all of the above. We're gonna start on our mat today with a child's pose and then add a rotation to it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna face you this way. Watch me first here, and then I'll set the clock and we can all go together. But if you think child's pose, doesn't matter if you take a wide base with the knees or that narrow base with the knees, okay? And then from there, right, you'll shift back and you're kind of in a child's pose. Now from here, notice how I pull my elbows close to my body. So I'm gonna pull those elbows close, right? Almost like I'm stacking shoulder and elbow. Now I'm gonna go right side so you can see it. I'm gonna put my right hand back, right? I'm slowly gonna touch the ground with the elbow. And then as I start to rotate, you're gonna push down into the ground with the opposite arm, right? So it would be a big inhale here, and then a slow inhale back down to touch, and then a big exhale on the way up. The goal is to try and get your sternum to face the opposite direction without like moving this arm. All right, so it's really about if you push harder into the ground there, you're actually gonna get a bigger rotation. Cool, we're gonna do about 30 seconds on each side. 10 seconds out. Child's pose. Make sure you bring those elbows close to the body. Hand behind the head. Touch that elbow and then slowly open. Big inhale, slowly come back down. Exhale, open. Oh man. Good, one more big beautiful rep and then we'll switch sides. And gently just switch those arms out. Notice how when you push down into the ground with the opposite arm, you can twist a little bit deeper into that. But again, right, first round is always a little tight. I've actually gotten a few back pops already. Good, two more big, beautiful reps. Last one here. Back to center. Okay, we are gonna move from a downward facing dog. We're gonna kind of body roll or roll forward into a plank, upward facing to downward. Watch the roll, okay? So if I'm in downward facing dog, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna tuck my tailbone first. So tailbone tucks and I start to hollow my body out. See how I'm rolling forward? Then you'll drop into your chaturanga, inhale up, right? And then exhale back down. So that kind of body roll starts from the hips and it moves all the way up the spine, up into that really deep hollow body position. We're here for a full minute, okay? So after the upward facing, you'll kick back to downward and then you'll forward roll into it again. All right, meet me in a downward facing dog. All right, whenever you are ready, you will start to body roll, tuck the tailbone, hollow out. When you get your shoulders over your wrist, slowly lower into a tricep push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip those toes. Good, you'll go at your own pace here, and if it feels good to bend the knees and pedal those feet out once or twice, go for it. And then forward roll. Right, you almost come really up onto those tiptoes, slowly down. Good, pedal those feet out. Got about 10 more seconds. One more big, good rep. Keep pushing those heels down towards the ground. And then let's go ahead and walk the hands back to meet the feet. And then we're gonna find a spot on our mat for a mermaid pose. I've also heard this is called stargazer, but we've been here before. So you'll put that right leg out in front with your mat. Big inhale as you fold forward over the right leg. Exhale, left arm fans back, right arm follows up onto the shin bone and reach. Good, maybe hang out here and push that hip away. See what it feels like. Whenever you're ready, you'll slowly and smoothly come back in. Oh, man. Beautiful, y'all. Find what you need here. Good. We're gonna go ahead and switch sides. No rush, right? Find the end of that next rep. And then slowly, we'll kick that left leg out in front. Forward fold. This time the right arm goes back, left arm follows. Up and reach. Ooh. Good, last one here. Find a good stopping point. Oh, reach. As you come out of it, you will grab your yoga strap or band and meet me in a lateral stance. Right, we did all those lateral lunges yesterday. So I'm hoping this is gonna help us kind of stretch that out a little. So the band or strap is gonna go overhead. Boom, right? Kind of like almost like a Y, right, or a V. Now notice you don't want these shoulders rolling forward. You actually want to show me your armpits, right? So I almost think the eye of this elbow rotates up towards the ceiling, right? So pull those shoulder blades together behind you, keep that good posture, and then whichever direction you lunge, you side bend to the opposite leg. Oh, yes. Good. Try to find that breath. Inhale, think tall. Exhale, side bend lunge. Good, about 20 more seconds here, and we're gonna start over with our child's pose rotations. Good. One more big, beautiful rep. Good. Go ahead and release that overhead. Meet me on the ground. Child's pose. Good, pull those elbows in, right hand behind the head, take a big inhale, exhale, open. Good, use that exhale to aid in a little bit more range of motion when you open, open, open. Oh, hi, Lon. Good. One more big breath, big inhale, open. And you'll just smoothly switch sides. So I'll switch those arms out. Good. Left hand behind, big inhale. You might feel one side is a little bit more stiff. This is really, really good for thoracic rotation. 2 more breaths. Good, keep moving there. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and meet me back into a child's pose, however you want to get there. We're going to do that forward roll to chaturanga. 1 full minute here. Roll that body forward, pull and tuck the belly button so far up. Good. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Roll. Good. Slow, controlled. Feel your abdominal wall. Slowly chaturanga. Push those ears away. Hang out in each position as long as it feels good, right? Maybe you want to hang out in upward facing and kind of twist the shoulders left, right. That feels actually really good on that those hips. Downward facing. Good. Last 10 seconds. Roll. Push those heels down as you walk your hands back to meet your feet. Maybe a forward fold here. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. And then roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders down and back. Have a seat on your mat. Right leg out in front. No rush. Go at your own pace. Ooh, big inhale, forward fold. Big exhale. Good, y'all. Good, we're working towards about 3 of these on each side. Okay, and if you're a little bit tighter, maybe you hold that forward fold for an extra second or 2. Yes. Awesome, we will gently switch sides. Left leg out in front. Look at Lonnie, she's just watching me. Forward fold. Right arm back. Really great job, y'all. 1 more, hang out in that fold for a second or 2. Good, fan those arms back, reach. Beautiful. Okay, lateral lunges. Good, wide base, point those toes out, arms overhead. So the closer your hands are on this band, the more challenging it's going to be for overhead mobility, right? So I kind of like to keep a good wide, and remember, show me those armpits or keep those armpits facing forward, eye of the elbow up towards the ceiling, or maybe in front of you, right? But never rolled downwards. Good. When you stand up out of it, make sure you're pushing your hips underneath you and tucking the tailbone, belly tight. Good. If you're feeling good, you can almost like lift that opposite foot up, kind of like a heel. See how low you can get in there. One more each side. Yes. Beautiful. Gently step one at a time out of it. Child's pose rotations. Watch out, Lon. Come on. Woo. Okay. Child's pose first. Take a few breaths. Slide those elbows close to the body. Good. Rack whichever hand overhead. We start at the bottom. Big inhale. Open. Right, really work towards getting that sternum all the way open. And push down with the opposite elbow into the ground. I definitely feel more mobility on this round 3. Good, one more big inhale. Open. Good, smoothly switch sides. Perfect position. Hand behind, elbow down. Big inhale, open. And twist. While you're here, I want you to kind of think about where's your trap, right? Are you shrugging? Because I don't want you to shrug, right? I want you to pull that trap away from the ear. Okay? Almost thinking about engaging lats here by pulling your lats in your back pockets. One more breath, big inhale, open. Good. Back up onto the hands, plank to downward facing dog. Push those heels down. 1 full minute of a forward roll, roll, roll. Good, chaturanga, inhale up. Exhale, down. Good, continue to roll, belly button nice and tight. Oh yes, 30 more seconds, plenty of time. Move at your own pace. Hang out in each position as long as your body needs. Keep pushing those heels down. 20 seconds. Good, big roll, tuck, tuck, tuck. Beautiful. Meet me in a downward facing dog. Start to walk those hands back to meet the feet. Forward fold. Shake the head out left and right, up and down. And then you're gonna roll 1 vertebrae at a time. Slow, 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 no rush. Shoulders down and back. Take a step forward, find your mat. Right leg out in front for a mermaid pose. Inhale, fold. Exhale, open and reach. Mosquitoes are out here getting me. Oh yeah, that's loosened up too. I can feel it. Awesome. Switch sides, y'all. Great job. Yes, the body's starting to respond. I love it. Inhale, forward fold. Try to get that head as close to your leg as you can. Pull it back. Reach for the sky. Reach for the wall behind you. Good, go ahead and finish the next rep that you're on, no rush. And then you'll roll on out of it. Woo, take a breath or two and then meet me in a lateral lunge position. Whew. I'm gonna try and bring my hands maybe just a little bit closer. So if I was out here, kind of like a barbell, right? That's where we hold barbells. We do like deadlifts, cleans. So similar position. So then if you're looking for more, you would just creep those hands in like maybe an inch or two. Let's see how this goes overhead. Overhead. Now, if you can't show me your armpits, you have to come out of it a little bit. All right. Whew. Maybe a wider stance. Oh, man. All right, maybe just try the lunging first with that overhead. And then if it feels good, you can pull that band apart overhead. Woo, and then add that side bend. Definitely tight on the shoulders. Nice, y'all stay in that for the next 10 seconds. I'm gonna do a little sip of water. All right, gently come out of it. We're gonna do one more full round, y'all. So, meet me in a child's pose rotation. Okay, child's pose first. Pull those elbows in. Hand behind the head, elbow down. Big inhale. Exhale, open. Two more breaths. Oh yeah, last one. Big. Open that up as much as you can. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. And switch sides. Elbow down, opposite hand. Big inhale, open. And twist. Remember to put that shoulder in your back pocket. All right, we do that by pulling back on the lats. Two more breaths. Good, slowly come out of that. Meet me in a plank position first. Downward facing dog. Good, start to roll that body up and through. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Roll. Ooh, buds. Ooh. Good, really think about hollowing that belly out as you roll all the way up into your shoulder blades, push into the ground, slowly lower. Woo! Good, we've got about 20 more seconds here. Good, smooth, full control. pedal those feet out in downward facing dog for the next 4, 3, 2, awesome. Walk those hands back to meet the feet. Forward fold. Roll one vertebrae at a time, all the way to a standing position, slowly pushing your hips underneath you. Roll that head back, shoulder adjust, have a seat. Right leg out in front. Whew, here we go. Forward fold. Good, right arm goes back, left arm follows. Here we go, y'all. Whew. Good, last one. Good, switch sides. Left leg out in front. Woo. Good, forward fold. Right arm goes, left arm follows, reach. Oh. 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 Good, last one here. Woo. Okay, we have one more minute here of dynamic stretching. We're gonna go into our lateral lunges. So go ahead and grab that strap, take it overhead. Find a lateral lunge position. Good, show me those armpits. Awesome. Lateral lunge first, side bend second. Come up out of it, push the hips underneath you, belly tight up top. Lateral lunge, collarbone tall. Good. As you side bend, you almost turn your head the opposite direction. Yeah, good. And keep that chin away from the chest and the shoulders away from the ears. Start to use that breath to really lead you into this range. If you've got it, maybe lift that heel, sink into it. Last 30 seconds here, y'all. I'm gonna readjust that overhead. Ooh. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, really good time to grab some water. I'm gonna move me a little bit closer and grab some water. Woo!
It's official. I do not know how to breathe.
It's hard, isn't it?
Breathing's real hard.
Well, I think it's hard to breathe in certain positions, right? Like, I think that's the hard part. But do you notice that over the 4 rounds we just did, that you do start to open and close these a little more smoothly?
For sure.
So you know what I notice? I notice that my inhale is very short and fast, right? So it's like a, right? And then my exhale is like, right? And I
Same thing as meditation, right? Get rid of the air.
Yep, exactly. So for me, I think I work towards a smoother inhale. That's what I'm working for. I have the exhale. I think I have the exhale nailed, but a slower in, which means, you know, slowly opening those lungs versus a.
Yeah, I'm still working on when. Like on chaturanga, like I got to figure that out, right? You're gonna have to call 911. It's gonna be ugly.
Well, what I know is nothing's perfect.
Passes out in Denver from chaturanga.
There you go. Oh my gosh, we're going into frog pose, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab 2 couch pillows. That's going to help pad my knees in a frog. So if you need to grab like 2 couch pillows, it will be super helpful. Boom, boom. So option here, we did butterfly pose on Tuesday. This is always a great place, right? You can butterfly, you can relax overhead, boom. Now, a deeper version of that is facing down. So see how I brought 2 pillows next to me? I'm gonna bring them pretty close. And then I lean forward. I'm gonna put the inside of the knee on one. See how my toes are facing out? I think that's important. Child's pose, we bring those knees or those feet kind of together. These ones are gonna be facing out. So there's 1, there's 2. Yep, feet out. And then from here, you would maybe just come down onto your forearms. And then you might even be able to scoot those legs further out. So I might give this a little pull, grab this, give it a little pull. Oh boy, here we go. Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're here for 10. We're here for 10 minutes, guys. No, we're here for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, everything you can do to melt, relax that head. Maybe if you have a yoga block, you can relax your head on that block. But as you loosen up, you can kind of get closer and closer to the ground. Ooh. We're getting close, y'all. About 20 seconds out. All right, don't move your lower body at all. Maybe just lift your head up first. Good. And then from here, you're gonna army crawl forward. So I'm gonna kind of army crawl my body forward until my hips have released and I can kind of roll out of that. Yeah, awesome. Okay, we're gonna reverse that and we're gonna go on our back for a supine twist. So this is where you might need your foam rollers. Grab your foam roller. All right. Beautiful. All right. So let's go ahead and lie all the way on your back, foam roller underneath the legs like so, all the way back. And then you're gonna lift the hips and place that foam roller right underneath the tailbone. You should feel supported here. So it's not sitting on the glutes, right? It's not sitting on the lumbar spine. It should feel supported, almost like a decompression. Whew, take a few breaths. Good. Okay. Now you're going to move the foam roller to where you have a little bit of space on the right-hand side. So I'm just going to lift up a little bit, move the foam roller. Still supported though, right? You should still feel like you can relax on that roll. Now, if we're going to fold to the right, we're going to straighten the right leg, and then you're going to pull the left knee up. Good. So as you pull with the left, I want you to push away with the right. And then whenever you're ready, you'll fold that across the body for a spinal twist. All right, if you need to make any adjustments, you can. Sometimes I like to adjust myself back to the center and find a really good position to melt. Oh. Good. Slowly kind of start to wake up out of that. Maybe you turn your neck back first and slowly assist yourself back to the center of that foam roller. Ooh, yeah, maybe you get a little butt roll on the way over. Good. Back to center. Readjust those hips, right? And then maybe move that foam roller over to the left side of the body. Straighten the right leg. Pull up with the straighten the left leg, bend the right knee. Good. As you pull on the right knee, push away with the left leg. And then on your next exhale, fold that across the body for a spinal twist. Oof. Notice on your inhale how that right shoulder lifts up off the ground. Release on that exhale. Awesome, y'all. Slowly wake up out of that. Gently come back to center. Lift those hips up. You can remove the foam roller. place those hips down. Let's do one big knee hug. Bring both knees in, give it a big pull. Maybe even lift that head, neck, and shoulders. Pull, 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 pull. And release with one big hip bridge. Set those heels down and reach, reach, reach. Pull those shoulder blades together underneath you. And slowly release. Good. We're going to roll up and turn over. So we're facing our mats here. Whew. Awesome. So we're going to do a kind of like a child's pose, but also with an arm swing through, right? So maybe let's stack the shoulders first. I'm going to start with my right side. I'm going to inhale, open, exhale, weave that all the way through, and then I'm going to set my shoulder on the ground. Now I like to grab this wrist right here and give it an extra like inch, and then, yes, set it down. With every exhale, if you think about melting or sinking those hips closer to the heels, right? Doesn't mean you have to sit on the heels. It just means with every exhale, that's where we're melting or dropping, is those hips closer and closer. Good. Let's slowly make our way up. So you'll use that left hand to just push yourself up, back to a seated, readjust, back to center. Left arm, inhale, open, swing through, and then grab that arm, give it a good pull, set that shoulder. It should almost feel like you're pulling that shoulder blade away from your trap or away from your spine, and then set the shoulder down. Nice, y'all. Slowly start to make your way up out of that. We're gonna go into a half pigeon, so we're already facing the mat here. You'll meet me in a downward facing dog with a leg lift. We'll swing it through. And then after half pigeon, we're gonna go right into Shavasana. So we're finishing up here with some good deep breathing. Downward facing dog. I'll let you choose which side you want to start with. All right, y'all, time to roll it up and switch sides. No rush. I might even just roll over onto that side. Maybe kick those legs out in front, give them a little bit of blood. And then when I'm ready, I'm gonna go opposite side, downward facing dog. Oh yeah. So y'all start to roll up out of that. Ooh. Maybe have a seat, flip it over. We're gonna go right into Shavasana. We're gonna kind of extend. Shake those legs out. Good. Roll all the way onto the back. If you want one last hip bridge to realign those hips, this would be the time to do it. All right, you just push those hips up, squeeze the butt, and shift back down. Let those feet fall towards the outside of the mat. Start to wiggle those toes and fingers. Roll out the wrist and ankles. Reach those arms overhead. One big inhale. Stretch that whole body out. Relax on the exhale. Keep those eyes closed. Roll onto your right or left side, your choice. So y'all go ahead and push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. How are you? Awesome. Y'all roll those shoulders down and back, hands center. Namaste. How are you? Think you love me? You good.
She's such a lover.
Oh my God.
Honey.
I know. Animals, they can like feel when we're like relaxed and like when your cat was stretching with you.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
He does every time. I think right now he's with Becca, but he loves to come lay on the floor.
Totally. Oh my gosh. Love it. All right, y'all. We're done. Another week down, almost.
So close.
Yep. Todd, how's work been for you?
Good. Crazy. I'm trying to like